Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Sure, everyone's a little pissed off right now, but we're gonna get into a lot of stuff here. This is gonna be one of the last videos I'm gonna talk about the conversion for just a little bit here. I haven't even gotten into like any of the stuff I normally show you guys. It's just been AMC, AMC, AMC. But I'm gonna show you guys that I swear this is the correct path to take. I know that it doesn't feel like it right this second, but it's like, you guys, we had a plague. I'm telling you, we had a plague right now, and it was called ape, and we had to get rid of it. But I'm going to wait a minute here. I'm going to let some people come in because I only want to do this for about 40 minutes. The thing is a lot of people don't watch my videos because they're so long. And I'm thinking maybe if I shorten it a little bit, maybe I can get more people to watch this. But I'm just like, I'm repeating the same thing. But now I'm going to say a couple things. I went back, I watched some of my videos, and I looked at some of my best points. And I'm going to get you guys to understand what the hell's going on in this play and why it's just been so fucking crazy. And all these guys that are no voters, I'm going to go ahead and ask you a couple questions that not a single no voter has been able to answer me. And when I say it to them, I swear to God, a lot of them change their mind. We'll get into that in a minute here. It's like I said, I don't want to keep repeating myself, so I'm going to wait 1 second. It's dinner time. Go grab a plate. If you smoke, go grab a bowl, wrap a blunt, do whatever you got to do here. I'm going to take one hit, and then we'll get right into this. Like I said, guys. Oh, sorry it took so freaking long. Murphy took me on this trail, and my God, it just kept going and going and going. And then I don't even know where we ended up going. We went all over the place. I had to pull up the GPS on my phone and find which way was the right way. It was pretty funny, man. This dog, he just goes like he's never ending. Never ending. He's a little Energizer bunny. But first, yeah, dude. I'm sorry, I had to destroy Dougie today. The thing is, it's like, dude, don't sit there and talk shit about everybody, and then you're gonna talk about people's second job. Which, again, I don't work at a bank, never have. I don't know where people get that. That, if you guys still can't tell, that second profile was fake as shit. When they did the data dump, I still never had a bank in that entire thing. I've never worked at a bank. You guys see, I do roofing. I don't. I'm not going to get into all that, but either way. So, let's just move on. Let's just get into this video now. Let's get into this. All the no voters, if I haven't changed your mind by this, honest to God, I don't think there's anything that's going to. So, first, some good news. I said we finish at about 2.2 billion at the box office. It looks like we're going to hit that, or pretty damn close. If we don't in these next couple days, I mean, I think we're going to be able to hit that. And that's massive. Next quarter, we got the Equalizer 3. That's huge. We should make this the next Oppenheimer that comes out on the 1st. Everybody go see this movie. Like I said, fundamentals matter. They're the biggest thing, because the thing is I said this forever. We can't control all the shit that happens in the stock market. But what we can control is fundamentals and profits. And people go, well, why do fundamentals don't matter? Who cares? One of the thing is, why do fundamentals matter? It dries up the well. Because what that means is you no longer have dilution. It's no longer in the playbook. It's no longer needed. It's off the table. So these guys no longer can sit there and go, well, I got dilution coming down the road. I got dilution coming down the road. So one of the things here's the question that I've asked every single one of these no voters, and I have yet to get a good answer. So if you're short, and I've been saying this forever, AMC's fundamentally, you see them burning cash. You now know that there's a strike looming. They're talking COVID crap all over again. You know, the classics. Apparently now there's shootings at AMC. They're doing everything they can possibly try and do right now. But if you're short right now, and let's say the conversion, it never happened, okay? Let's say the judge blocked it and said, this is not going to happen, you can't do it, blah, blah, blah. It's off the table. What would have happened? What would that path have looked like? I'm going to tell you exactly right now what it would have looked like, and then I'm going to ask you my question. Adam Aaron raised $418 million from Ape. And without that $418 million from Ape, AMC would be we're at what, $650 million around? So you'd be at what, 250 million-ish, give or take around there? You'd be talking bankruptcy. And this is the thing. All these people that are super pissed off right now. Before, when he asked for a vote, he said, you know, we need money. We are burning. And I was screaming this at the top of my lungs. Guys, we're burning $200 million this quarter. That seems like a pretty big deal. Guys, we're burning $100 million plus this quarter. That seems like a pretty big deal. We gotta shore up these things. And people looked at me and literally had the audacity to say, no, you just suck Adam Aaron's dick. And I go, it has nothing to do with fucking Adam Aaron. Are you that clueless? If you invest in a company, your best thing to do is make it profitable. As profitable as you fucking can. Because that, takes dilution off the table. There's no need for it. If Adam Aaron's making 150, 200 million, and we're all just supporting the shit out of this company, why the fuck would he need to dilute? He wouldn't, or he'd need to do just enough to maybe get some acquisitions, do certain things, but that's it. But right now, the problem is he's had to, everyone sits there and like, you have Zip Trader's video and all these fucking clowns. Well, we've been able to, Zip Trader, oh, AMC, they've been able to suffice the need for their bonds. Look at this, they're paying down debt at a rate. They were profitable for the first time this quarter. And then it's next thing he says, but they also lost $36 million that quarter from the reserve. So in other words, they lost $36 million. So this is what the path would have been. AMC would have done another ATM program. And I'm going to ask you my question in about 1 minute here. AMC would have done another ATM program, okay? Because they would have had to raise more capital. And that means APE would have dropped drastically. The conversion, people wouldn't have bought, it would have went down. The price would have went down. The conversion, the arbitrage, everything would have went off the table. It would have dropped back down to about 88 cents. And then what would have happened? You would have had a new ATM program of APE that would have came out at about, what, a billion APE? Maybe at 1.5 billion APE? Now, it's at 88 cents, so he's going to have to, the last time he did it, it had 425 million, but the price was $5-6 when he made it. So he was like, that's fine. I'll go ahead and do that. It seems enough to raise a lot of money. Well, obviously now at 88 cents, he's going to have to fill it to that 1 billion, 1.5 billion. Now, here's my question. When APE drops down to 55 cents as he's diluting, if I'm a short seller, and I've been saying this forever, and this is my number one argument to the conversion by looking at all my videos. If I'm a short seller right now, why the fuck would I cover when I can sit there and over buy APE now at 45, 55 cents when I wanted to? Because I know there's going to be a billion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let Adam, I'm going to keep pounding things down, and I'm going to let Adam keep diluting, and I'm going to let him keep diluting because you got a writer's strike. Let me ask you guys this question right now. Let me ask you a question. Let's say the writer's strike happens, okay? Let's say it's already pushed movies from Q4 to Q1. Now, let's say we have a bad Q4. Let's just pretend we go back to burning 60 million, 50 million again, okay? If APE's at 55 cents, how much does he need to sell just to pay off what they burned? And also, how much does he need to sell now to pay off what they needed to pay that quarter for debt, which last time was 27 million. So now he's looking at pretend 87 million, and he's got 55-cent APE shares to pay off just to get through the quarter. If I was a short seller, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look over and say, hey, we'll let these, and people go, why does it matter? Why do you kill the short thesis? I'm going to tell you right now. I've said this since day one, and people, this is why people piss me off. I've been screaming for 2 years. We got to get this fucking company profitable. You got to get them profitable. You suck his dick. No, you got to get it profitable. Otherwise, their only other option is fucking dilution. It's common sense. It's business. You can't keep burning hundreds of millions of fucking cash. And I've been saying this forever. And anybody that's mad about it goes, you were just sucking Adam Aaron's dick. No. Why was Aaron talking bankruptcy? Because, you guys, like I said right here, people that said no to the common dilution before, they're the same people that said, why did we make APE? Well, I just showed you. We raised 418 million without APE. Without APE, without that dilution before, AMC, I told you over and over, We're burning. Who cares? Bickham's, you're just a shill and trying to fuck our goddamn squeeze. No, these guys are looking over like, why the fuck would I cover when AMC's burning, and they're fucking selling ape, and I can do it whenever. But now what they're going to do, if we said no, they would have looked over and said, now that it's 55 cents, he's got a 1.5 billion ATM program. Let's drain that fucking shit as far as we can. And then what we're going to do, instead of having one Antera, you're going to have 4 or 5. They're going to call each other up. They're going to go, now that we've diluted the fucking ape a billion more, 1.5 billion fucking more, guess what? They're going to control the vote and do it again. You had to... ape was a good idea, because without it, we wouldn't have raised this capital. AMC wouldn't be standing almost. It would be on the brink of, hey, we're 1 or 2 fucking quarters away. Everybody's screaming at Adam Aaron. Well, guess what? They're the same people that said no to the dilution the second time, because they're like, guess what? That fucks the squeeze. You didn't get the squeeze anyways. But killing the short thesis back then might have got it to you, but me saying that was a shill. No, the people that want to pretend a balance sheet doesn't fucking matter. Guess what? Why do shorts get in a play? Because the balance sheet sucks. Because they're burning cash. They're not cash flow positive. It's a company that can go bankrupt. You have to fix the balance sheet and kill the short thesis. You have to dry up the dilution by getting it profitable. That's not sucking Adam Aaron's dick. That's telling you fucking facts. You have an opponent. They're in this play for a reason. You got to kill the reason why they're there. But instead, the whole time I've been screaming this for 2 years. You suck Adam Aaron's dick. Everything he says is no. Because you didn't want to fucking listen. We're in it. And everybody, well, he should have done this. You're right. And this is the problem. These people don't watch my videos. The day Adam Aaron did the Antera deal, what did I do? I came out with a 2-hour video bitching about it. I went on and on and on about it. What did everybody do the next day? You're sucking Adam Aaron's dick and you're defending him. How do I defend him when I just made a 2-hour video bitching about it? No. When he does dumb shit, I fucking say it. And in the end of the day, I can sit there and bitch along with you guys, but that's not going to change reality. Reality is what I need to focus on and show you guys every day. Yes, he should have diluted at 10, but he fucking didn't. So what do you want me to fucking do about it? I can't do anything about it. All I can do is tell you, this is a situation right now. You have a writer's strike, and you're in a theater company. And next quarter, if we didn't get this conversion, and we were selling more fucking ape, and we might have burned through, because like I said, you already have movies pushed back, and you already have people fighting me now. I'm not going to fucking go see the movies. I don't give a fuck. Okay, then you don't care about your investment. Stop the fucking dilution. You do it with profitability. Yeah, that's how you get it done. He cannot be profitable 25, 35, 45, 50 million, not have a ATM type of program in any way, shape, or form, and get through the debt. Like I said, nobody's wanted to listen to me on all this shit. It was all about, well, you'll kill my squeeze today. And I go, yes, but you need to look at the bigger picture. Fuck the bigger picture. Fuck the bigger picture. Well, now the bigger picture's fucking here. And this is the thing. I talked about the maintenance and all this shit. Everybody, push it off, who cares? That is exactly what we've done with this debt problem. Push it off. That's what we did by saying no to this dilution, by needing to create fucking ape. Here's my other problem. I've been saying this forever. Why the fuck have we not put an ape on the board? The number one thing people do when they get majority in a company, they put somebody on the board. They get a seat at the fucking table. I said this and everybody... You just want clout, and I never even said I wanted to fucking do it. I just said we need to get our own people on there that are fighting for the fucking cause. Because then we know they have our best interest at heart. And it's not, if they are all white suited and fucking the whole board is fucking taken over, like you guys said, you don't have the ability to just vote out Adam. But like I said before, you can vote out, get it all on the board, and then you can. Like I said, every time I told you guys the right answers, you said I sucked Adam Aaron's dick, and you told me I was fucking wrong. And nobody, every time I brought up the balance sheet, shut up, shill. What the fuck do you mean? You have a plague in your leg, and I've been telling you the plague's there. This conversion, we went and we cut off Billy's leg. We stopped the plague called ape from spreading. Now, shorts can't sit there and say, I'll never fucking cover because I'll just keep on having them dilute through fucking ape at 50 cents and I'll wait until we fucking ready. And then we'll just cover through all these ape at pennies on the dollar. When another 1 more billion gets converted over. Now what are we fucking doing? Now we're going to convert 20 to 1? Like I said, you had to stop the fucking bleeding in the bigger picture and nobody wants to accept it. And anybody that... It's like, dude, we got shot in one place, and then we got shot in the leg. And I'm like, dude, that fucking leg shot, though, everyone's worrying about the stomach shot. And I'm like, dude, that leg shot, though, called the balance sheet that's hitting that artery, bro, that might bleed out if you don't fucking do anything. Nah, you're an idiot. No. You have been following people that have been telling you, stop. Here's my number one problem. These guys have said, I don't give a fuck about the company. It's not my job. I'm not going to support it. I don't care if they do fundamentals don't fucking matter to me. I don't give a shit. So then you don't care if they dilute the stock because they need to be profitable. They need income. They cannot keep taking from their balance sheet or their reserves like they did again when they were profitable last quarter. Like I said, guys, we had at some fucking point, we had to do this conversion. We had to cut the fucking bleeding off. People that said, why did he need to do this? Why did 8 need to happen in the first place? Because we said fucking no the second time. And then he had to raise $418 million. Yes, he should have fucking raised more. Yes, he should have raised more. But again, we are where we are. I can't change the fucking past. And again, me screaming at the top of my lungs, like I did in the fucking video, is not going to make Adam Aaron change any differently. People that think I have a tie to Adam Aaron, people that think that he gives a living fuck about me, a YouTuber, a guy he has probably never even seen my videos. He doesn't know anything about me. I have no affiliations with them. I'm not paid by fucking anyone. And this is why they're so scared of me. Let's dig into his past. Wait, he's a computer programmer? He does fucking roofing? And he does part-time dominoes? And he fucking does YouTube, and he's never once said he works in the market. He's showed you everything I show you guys is what? SEC documents. Are SEC documents wrong? Guess what else I do? I go and ask everybody who works in the business, what the fuck does this mean? And then they tell me. And then I get those guys on the channel, and then they help you learn. How many of you didn't know about payment for order flow and tell me? I can go on and on and on and on about how much I've taught people in the market. And all people want to do is whine about phase 6. One fucking thing that should have worked. But again, I guess I thought the rest of the world would hold the United States accountable, and instead they fucking ran away from us, and all their hedge funds sold all of our banks. They sold all their stocks in all U.S. banks. They literally just said, fuck it, ran away. They got the bricks up as fast as they can. They told all these other countries, stop trading in the dollar. When they see it's that bad, that corrupt, and other countries fucking run, can I say, all right, you guys, I told people phase 6 would stop it because now you guys are watching these contracts on top of it. But the problem is the fucking United States has everybody strong-armed because guess what? Everything's done in the dollars. All these swaps are done in fucking dollars. So guess who has power still? Like I said, it's like anytime, and all these people, oh, Bigum, they're moving the goalpost. Moving the goalpost is the stupidest, most childish thing you can ever do. When I tell you something, and then I show you how they stop it, and I show you a rule change literally happens a day before it, a week before it, and then I go, well, this rule change stopped it. Well, you moved the goalpost. No, they fucking moved the goalpost. Where do I have the ability to push stop fucking cheating? But again, back to AMC. You cannot ignore this forever. And I've been screaming this for fucking ever. Our balance sheet has to fucking improve. People asking, why did AA scream and talk about fucking bankruptcy? Because without APE, that's where you would have fucking been. That's right where we'd be looking in the eye right now. Or we would have had to been selling tons more at 55 fucking cents. That's why I'm telling you guys, how many times have you heard me in how many videos? We have to break 3 billion. You have to break 3 billion. You have to break 3 billion, and AMC needs to be at about 31%. We need to be making over 100 million profit a quarter. That is massive. If we can do that this quarter, we can do that next quarter, but you cannot sit there and fucking guarantee anything, and that's the problem. We've been treading water. You have heard me say this forever. We are treading water, and we have bricks tied to our ankles called ape. And again, complain about the creation of ape all you fucking want, but without it, we would be fucked right now. So yes, again, we can go over for days and days and days. I can never stop and say this enough. Great plan, horrible fucking execution. Great plan, horrible fucking execution. It was needed because, again, we said no. And again, we said we don't need to fucking make our company profitable. Fuck them. Well, you're putting them in a bind, aren't you? Like I said, I'm sitting here at this point where it's like, they would have converted over later. You would have had a slow fucking death in AMC, and then it would have turned into a nothing but a fundamental play because they would have diluted another 1.5 billion more fucking ape. They would have had no choice. People, the price is super low. Everybody that's, I got an $80. Well, if the plan has been to buy and hold, you can average down pretty fucking quick. For everybody that listened and bought ape when it was 80 fucking cents, 60 cents, dollar, 90 cents, and you're still looking green on those. And then everybody that attacked anybody that said, hey, the conversion's going to happen one day, whether we do it or the fucking institutions do it down the line when you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 Antares. And you know who the Antares are going to be? It's going to be all the debt holders, like I told you, who hold our fucking bonds and are making profits on this and then they're profiting on the shorts. You have to fucking get them out of your back pocket. How many times have you guys heard me say this? We got to pay these notes off. It's fucking vital. You got to pay these notes off that are at like fucking 40 cent, 19 fucking percent. You got to stop paying hundreds and hundreds of millions in just interest you're just chucking out the window to our enemy that they're using in return to short the fucking stock. They're using the bonds profits to short the stock. I've been saying this for fucking ever. No one wants to listen. They got to get the fuck out of your back pocket. I've told everybody for a while. We're still in this for a while, you guys. And I said, with this conversion and everybody, oh, you're a shill. I said, you're going to need to make a fucking choice. Nobody wanted to fucking make their choice. I said, you're either going to need to dig in your fucking heels and look at the big picture, because this is what the big picture says. We have not killed the short thesis since we raised all that capital. We didn't. We were burning hundreds of millions. The short thesis was strong the whole time. The first time since we have held it. You have been profitable 8.6 million, and you still lost 36 million in the reserve. Like I said, this writer's strike is going to have an effect. You cannot say, you guys got to focus on, like I said, you got to focus on either the fundamentals, or we got to keep, like I said, everybody, I could say we can keep buying and holding, and the ways we can beat them is stop fucking buying from payment for order flow. How many of you are still listening and still not direct routing your trades? How many of you still have banks with ISDA banks? And this is the thing. Oh, you've led your followers off astray. My followers haven't listened to me. None of you guys have listened. You just complained and told me every time I said something, you're a shill and you suck his dick. Well, not all of you. I mean, I get a lot of love because a lot of people understand what I'm saying and look at the big picture and understand what's going on. All these little cry fucking babies. Oh, you suck his dick because you know what's going on. You understand we're burning hundreds of millions a quarter, and I just want to sound like that's no big deal. Well, again, let me ask you this. If I can continuously buy another 1.5 billion at 55 cents, 40 cents an ape, why the hell would I if I'm a fucking short? Why would I cover? I've said over and over, you need to give them a reason to cover at this point. Ape, it did its course. It got us through survival. And when everybody goes, and I'm going to be honest, and I said this before, the first time Adam Aaron said checkmate, everybody went fucking nuts. Everybody's like, oh yeah, he's telling the shorts, checkmate, it's over, we're fucked, they're fucked, we're going to get our short squeeze. And I go, What Adam Aaron is saying is AMC could have went bankrupt. And with the creation of Ape, they no longer want to go bankrupt. And he even said that. The creation of Ape allows us to pay down debt and makes AMC no longer able to go bankrupt. So he's telling the shorts, hey, right now, this was your play, and here's my ace. I can fucking get a whole bunch more cash when we need it. And again, if the plan would have went perfectly and it wasn't a 5-6, and I get it, and we can say this again, he should have done that. But I can only work with reality, guys. I can't change the fucking past. I can't. I can only tell you what the best play is when I get dealt a new hand of information. Well, now I got a brand new hand. This would be my best play, is hold these fucking 3 aces. That's my point. It's not... When I get dealt a new fucking hand, a new rule, a new this, and I show you what it is, and I can prove that that does this, that's not fucking complaining. That's me getting a new hand dealt to me. Am I the interpreter of AA? Are you the interpreter of retards? Because you sure sound like it. Here, let me rephrase that one more time. My interpretation of when he said checkmate was this. You know how when everybody says, I think, let me make it a little dumber for you, buddy. I think AA meant this when he said checkmate. Because like I said, this is all it is now, is just children. Every word you say, Bickums, I'm going to try and switch it and twist it around, and then I'm going to whine and bitch about it. Okay, because I'm showing you the bigger picture that we've been burning 200 fucking million a quarter, 100 million a fucking quarter, and you guys want to say it's no big deal? I showed you they're going to go ahead and smash fucking Ape, because if Ape's able to raise what it is, what it was meant to raise, this play would have been fucking way different, and they can't allow that. Like I said, guys, everyone wants me to fucking scream at AA and shit like it's gonna fucking change anything. Well, no, I need to show, hey, this is what our investment is. Our investment is a theater company. Here's the obstacles we have ahead of us, guys. We have a COVID thing that's about to be released, and our government it's our government. You don't think they're gonna help them if they can with the COVID? Fuck yeah. If they can do some bullshit with this new fucking COVID, no one believes it. No one cares. It's the same garbage. Well, now that we got caught the first time fucking killing people with our first vaccine, well, these new vaccines they've been tested for a year and a half. They're perfect. Well, if they've been tested for a year and a half for the new variant, what the fuck? Did you make that one too? Anything to get us more shots. Do you guys really believe? I mean, you saw, if anybody's, this guy, I'm not even going to name his name, he puts up a video. Look at the shootings going on at AMC's. Look at these fucking interviews on the news. Okay. You're trying to act like daily there's these AMC shootings and no, oh, and then the next thing he says, how are parents supposed to allow their kids to bring them to the AMC theaters when there was one fucking shooting? How can they allow them to go to school? There's been fucking tons more, but they still go to school. Just because it happens in one area doesn't mean it's going to happen in all of them. Like, what the Like I said, guys, my birthday fucking sucked dick. Do you think I wanted to come in and watch it just plummet? Fuck no. And this is the thing. And this is why I laugh at all these people. We're gonna sue you. There's this pathetic fucking group. And I'm talking about the most pathetic things in life. I mean, talk about the lowest forms of fucking humanity. These guys, they hold a space call today. And Matt Coors who pumped FTX. Matt Coors who said literally on, and I got the video, buddy, so I mean, I can't wait. Because I have you in there, and I have you inciting them. See, here's what's going to happen with Discovery with me. This is why I don't care. This is why I keep talking shit, and this is why I will never fucking change. I haven't done anything. I haven't sold anything. I haven't fucking pumped anything. I kept buying it, and when they do the Discovery, guess what? I have nothing to fucking hide. But you know what these guys do? They have space calls. They have all these other people, and they have other people, their little followers, try to go after me. Why don't they go after me themselves? Because they know in Discovery, I'll win, and then I'll sue the living shit out of them for defamation. But the problem these guys don't understand is I have all your videos. I have recordings on all your dumbass space calls. I don't give a fuck. I got nothing to hide. You guys have already dug into every fucking thing in my life and then tried to spin it to make me look bad and lied about 99.5% of it. The family company that I always talked about, it's that fucking roofing company. He goes, they're a gay roofing company. Those are my fucking cousins. That's their first job ever. They're sitting in front of the thing in these lawn chairs, holding hands, watching work being done on the company. Oh, they're gay. And then the next picture, he goes, oh my God, he's at a gay wedding. First of all, the next picture on my Facebook is the bride in all of that. Then he says I'm a felon, and then he says I'm a bouncer at a porn or at a strip club. And then he puts a picture up of some other guy that looks like fucking me and Astro did crack cocaine for a year. We had sex. Astro did crack every fucking day for 9 months. And then he actually stayed in an extra month to cook a little longer because he was doing crack. And he did crack that much longer. And then this baby came out. I showed you guys this guy. They were like, this is him. No, that's some fucking clown. You guys couldn't even find the right shit on 99% of my stuff. You just Googled. First of all, I already told you what city I was from, but then you find some other guy that was younger than me and from a different city. People crack me up, bro. Like I said, man, if I haven't been correct about a single thing, looks like you don't need to be here anymore, then bye-bye. Go find somebody else who has been. Like I said, when you don't want to listen, it's so fucking funny. It's like I said, I use this analogy all the time. You get on the bus and there's a mentally challenged kid who doesn't know any better. And he says, I'm going to drive off that bus because he doesn't know right from wrong. He's just going to do it. And you're not going to fucking stop him. And you go, all right, I'm going to jump on the bus because I don't think he's going to do it. And I go, dude, that dude's going to do it. I tell you, he's going to do it. The kid goes flying off the fucking off the cliff. And as you're going down, you scream at me, why didn't you stop me? I tried. You told me I was a dick sucker. What do you want me to do, dude? Like I said, it's just like, good grief. Anytime I told you guys the right thing, oh, you're killing our fucking squeeze play. Anytime I said fundamentals matter, drying up the well of dilution matters. No, it doesn't. You're a fucking AA shill and you're getting paid. Again, how important do you think I am? Do you think some guy pays me? I have to struggle to make videos. Do you think some guy pays me and goes, hey, I know you make a video maybe 1, maybe 2 times a fucking week, but I gotta get you to do this. No, he doesn't give a fuck. He does not give a fuck. And here's the thing. Here's my favorite part. Here is how fucking stupid these guys are. Look at the court filing. It says that we voted no, but Antera, it was Antera that did the voting and they made it win. And then the next sentence they go, if you wouldn't have told your guys to vote yes, the vote wouldn't have went through. But what do you mean? You just told me 10 seconds ago that Antera won the vote regardless. So whether I told my guys this or that, does it fucking matter? Nope. But I'm trying to educate them and show, hey, we need this, and you're too much of a fucking emotional pussy to fucking educate yourself and go, there's a bigger picture? Yeah. There's a bigger fucking picture. And guess what? The conversion happened. And now there's different roads we can take. Everybody goes, Adam Aaron's going to dump all 25 million shares to the hedge funds. Then he wouldn't have done the ATM program, you fucking clown. He would have just gave it to him. He wouldn't have done an ATM program and then said, I'm going to fucking just give it all to the hedge funders and just dump it all. Do you know how retarded you sound? This is my point. I have to deal with this shit all fucking day, dude. I have to answer the same questions. Like, I haven't even been able to look at corruption and expose shit other than how shitty Doug is and his kid. And I mean, this is my point with rich people. And the reason, and it's not even his kid. When I say his kid, that's the problem. Everyone goes, oh, it's this little kid. No, it's not a little kid. This is a fucking guy who's done nothing his whole life but fucking janitor work. And coached not janitor work. He hasn't even done that. He's coached Little League baseball part-time. So that means he's worked like a month out of the year, and that's all he's done. And then his dad had to pay for Michigan, and he goes, well, he goes, well, my kid's got a degree, and I have a cordon bleu degree. I have a culinary degree. Who gives a fuck? What's it doing for me now? But your kid's a fucking kid that's never had experience. probably had shitty grades, and next thing you notice, he had daddy to get him a job in his fucking own, in the business. What do you know? You went and got him a job in the business, and then you talk down on fucking people that are working class people that have always provided for their fucking family, has a roof over their head that they fucking pay for. Your bills, Dougie, are behind 81%. Why have you only paid 19% of your fees? Why do you have to steal from iron workers by the hundreds of millions? Why is it when people tell you about the scheme in your own company, instead of stopping it, you help your boss steal more to pay for a kid that fucking... You probably could have got him a fucking job in the industry anyways. Great, he's following in his criminal daddy's footsteps, and everyone wants me to leave the kid alone. No. Doug wants to talk down on fucking people that have worked their whole life when his kid hasn't done a fucking thing. So, instead of focusing on other people's lives, maybe focus in your own house, little guy. I shouldn't say little guy, I should say big guy. And not only that, Dougie wants to talk shit about my fucking hair. This shit was hilarious. It fucking cracked me up. Look at this, you guys. This guy right here. This guy right fucking here. This dude right here is talking shit about my hair. This, if you don't know who the guy is on the right, this is Vincent Viola. This is Dougie Fresh boyfriend. Now, if you look right here, he does a comb over clearly because he's fucking bald as shit. But if you look right here, you see he has about a 15-inch gap, about a 3-foot gap of extra fucking forehead. The reason there's a space like this is where Vincent Viola mushroom stamps his face after he gets done face fucking him and his company. You can see the imprint here of the mushroom stamp. He's got a big chode. Just like his little boyfriend, Mark Chode. This dude's got a big chode. So when he slaps that thing right on Dougie Fresh's forehead here, it messes that hair up. Now, Doug, I just want to know, is this all natural? Or is this after Vincent just violated your company and your body? Please let me know. Come at me, fucking guy. Jesus Christ. Fucking loser, dude. This dude fucking every day I just put him in his place. And it's like, dude... Bickums, you're fucking uneducated. Then why do I put you in your place every day? Why do you run from space calls? Is it because I'm going to expose everything about your shitty fucking illegal fucking company that you call IOUs, that you call infinite liquidity? So every time you guys run out of liquidity, you do short market maker exempts? Why do you fucking have payment for order flow? Why is it when I order from a broker, why can't the broker just buy from Lit Exchange? Why do you fucking... Oh, you mean there's no conflict of interest in your company? You mean around in every fucking corner? Why are you being fucking... Hey, how's that Wells notice going, buddy? Why do you have a Wells notice that you've been communicating and people's fucking information is being violated by your hedge fund and other things? Oh, because you've been doing fucking communication between the both of them? Huh, who would have thought? You're a fucking piece of shit, Doug. You were a fucking piece of shit. Fuck off. Come at me every day, dude. The thing is every time you say something to me, I have no shame. I don't give a fuck. You can make fun of my second part-time job all you want, buddy. I don't give a shit. Every time you try to expose something, all you've exposed is I've told these guys the truth since day fucking one. I'm one of them. I'm one of them and haven't been... Bickums, you sold your house and got a new one in this market. It was a 5-bedroom house, and me and my wife moved to a small town. If you didn't notice, look at the video that I'm in today. Notice how we're in bumfuck nowhere? A 5-bedroom house moved into a 2-bedroom townhouse because we don't need a massive fucking house. And why would somebody pay me to do that? Let me pay you to downgrade your house and move into bumfuck. No. We don't want to be near anyone. I want to be out in fucking the smallest town out in Minnesota. Cheap ass fucking house because no one's out here. And fucking live easy and free, dude. And not have to, when I come home from work, I come home from work. I don't have to fucking think about this job, stress out, hate going in the next day. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like it, don't. I don't give a shit. But Dougie, every time I talk about you, you seem to get a little pissy, a little hitting a nerve there, buddy. Fucking him and his gibbers, dude. I love it. I fucking love it, dude. I mean, and that's the thing. I haven't lied to you guys, ever. I've told you every fucking time This is my true thoughts. If I was wrong and all you want to bring up is phase 6, and I can go ahead and show you all the things I've been right about. Over and fucking over. If all you got on me is phase 6, which hasn't... I told you guys it would happen the second week of this year in September. I've said that for almost 2.5 years. Phase 6 will take place September of this year fully for the 1-year contracts, and I've said it since day one. Phase 6 hasn't even happened yet, and people are still bitching about it. Okay, well, it's just like the conversion. The conversion happened it hasn't even fully taken place. The settlement's not even out yet, and people, oh, you fucked us. No, what would have fucked us is keep diluting billions and billions of fucking ape shares at 40 fucking cents and making it so shorts never needed to cover, because at any point they could, instead of covering your fucking squeeze, they could just buy fucking a whole bunch of ape shares and can control the vote and move it over that way. And then cover at 44 fucking cents. I don't know how many more times I have to say that. But like I said, if you don't want to open your eyes and look at the big picture, that is on you. If you wanted to sit there, how many times have I told you guys, this is it, we're getting a fucking rippy? Never. How many times have I pulled up the fucking chart in my videos and go, we're going to watch the stock market today, and I'm going to tell you guys symbols and tickers that I like, and I think AMC's price is going to do this today, and I think AMC is going to do this today. I don't do that. What I have shown you is, hey, this is AMC's financial situation throughout the whole play. Hey, this is the corruption that's going on in the back end. Hey, this is who's doing it. The politicians who use dark money. Hey, the people that back that and pay the dark money are the fucking institutions that are fucking you. Hey, you guys, the bondholders in AMC are the people shorting it. And you need to get them out of your back pocket because they have covenants that they can control how we can and cannot spend our money. And that seems like a pretty important thing to get away. No, you just want to suck his dick. No, that's just fucking truth. See what I'm saying? This is how it is, dude. That's just fucking reality. And again, we can say the same thing. And again, I wish he would have sold higher. But he fucking didn't sell Ape higher. We didn't fucking give it enough backing to where Ape stayed and sustained a fucking level in the dollars. They were able to attack it harder than fuck. And I don't believe that was AA's plan. And all these people that want to say he created Ape to fucking, just to fuck us over. I just showed you he created Ape because he had to fucking pay that debt down. And if we didn't raise this $418 million that you guys expected him to come out of his asshole, just poop out $418 million and come out with it. But we're not going to support the fucking company. Like I said, we'd have barely anything left. That is why he did it. He didn't do it to screw you. He did it because that was the way he felt was the best option, to give him a couple more days, a couple more things, hope that a couple of these quarters turn around, and hope that what is happening right fucking now happens. That we can the box office suddenly turns around, we start getting $3 billion quarters, he can start making $150 million, and then, like I said, he doesn't need to drop. Everyone sits there and instantly thinks, well, he's going to drop all $250 million. I don't know what the fuck path he's going to take. Maybe he doesn't drop all $25 million. Maybe he only drops a couple. Maybe he goes, you know what? Maybe we'll see what happens with the writer's strike. Maybe we'll see how profitable Q4 is. Maybe he slowly dilutes. I don't know. We haven't even given it a fucking week. Billy hasn't even gotten his crutches yet. You guys are expecting him to day one, even though he's still fucked up. Like I said, look at this. They're still fucking cheating. Look at this. They're still borrowing fucking Ape shares. Ape is delisted. It's a delisted stock and they're still fucking borrowing Ape shares today. What is going on over there? What? Like I said, they're fucking cheating their ass off. They have no choice. They need AMC to not raise capital. And here's the thing that people are not thinking about. I get our averages suck, but we can average way down. If the movement keeps going, if the plan is always to buy and hold, people can average way down. If you didn't before, well, it's $11 now. If you're in the 40, 50, 60 bucks, that goes down pretty quick. I told you guys, you're going to have to strap in if you want to beat these fucking piles of shit. They have billions. Most of us have thousands. It's going to be a fucking hard thing. I've never changed my mind on that. Never strayed from that. We cannot tell we cannot tell the world we're not going to make our company profitable, but at the same time say Adam Aaron can't dilute, and if he does to stay afloat, if he does to make sure his company stays alive, he's a fucking shill pile of crap. Maybe he's just a CEO realizing that he needed this fucking capital. And again, I get it. He should have sold more. And we can do this all day long. We can go back and forth. We've done it for months. We've done it since he's fucking sold to Antera. But let me ask you this now. What would you say if Adam Aaron ended up making 4 Anteras, 5 Anteras, once we said no, and he had to fucking dilute at 50, 40 cents? What would you do if Adam Aaron sold to another institution at 44 cents and it made the Antera deal look great? What would you guys do? You would go fucking ballistic. And that is what would have fucking happened. We prevented that from happening. You prevented that from happening. You prevented more fucking Anteras. You prevented these guys that are already in your pocket getting more fucking power. That is one thing we stopped. We cut that fucking off. Profitability cuts off the fucking well of dilution. And then you're on a roll. And then you need to start to work on the debt, and you need to just keep working on profitability, and then you fuck the short thesis. And then the stock price goes back up, and then AA can dilute. Like I said, everybody, oh, we did the conversion. He needs to do it now. We don't know what's going to happen a week from now. You don't know where the floor is going to be. You don't know if it's going to be a fucking 10, 12, 13. Maybe it turns around. You don't fucking know. I can't tell you what. No one can. No one can tell you what's going to fucking happen. Because whatever you think's going to happen most of the time, they fucking make sure it doesn't. And this guy's banned from the channel. Bye-bye. Like I said, guys, I could tell you reality all day long, or I could have been like every other fucking guy. Guys, it's going to squeeze tomorrow. It's going to squeeze tomorrow. Nope. We needed to get rid of the plague we called fucking ape. We needed to dilute at a proper level. We need to get this fucking balance sheet manageable. We need to get this interest payments down from hundreds of fucking millions to the people who are shorting us. Anyone who's listening to me, that has listened to me forever, I have not said a single different thing for the last 2 fucking years. But we just haven't done any of it. And then you blame me because I said a fucking conversion's the right way now. It's like, dude, Jesus Christ, like I said, it's like screaming at me after you're already off the cliff. You can't back a CEO into a corner of saying I'm not going to fucking do anything in my investment. I don't care. It's his job to figure it out when he's been making new revenue streams. And every time I make, and this is the other thing, why are you defending A? He's making new revenue streams. He's taking his business model and he's getting rid of the middleman. He's making his own candy. He's putting his fucking popcorn out in stores. He's bringing in slushies. He's doing McGuffin's bars. He's bringing in fucking his own food in the dine-in restaurants. How do they make their most profit? Fucking in their most revenue. Oh, food. So why do I get excited that the way that's like a car company coming out with new cars and better cars, and me going, yes, they're coming out with candy, they're coming out with a brand new model, and everybody going, why are you excited a new model's coming out? Because we need them to be profitable. We need every time when he was buying new older fucking newer theaters and he was closing down older theaters. I gave you guys the fucking numbers. He bought 56 new theaters. He closed down 152. Those 56 theaters are outperforming 156 theaters. Think of how much cash burn he got rid of by doing that. And everybody, what an idiot. Why? Because he's in the theater business and he needs more theaters that are making income than losing income? A lot of these theaters are in old companies, old buildings. They haven't got their projectors fixed, screens. I told you about the one in Apple Valley. They had the box seats from stadiums. Great location, bad seating. And that bad seating alone had people going over to, it was called the Regal. It was right next to us, and it had those recliner seats. Older people seating their back, being comfortable, that's a big deal for them if they're sitting in the same spot for a couple hours. That's the difference between a profitable theater and a not profitable theater. And nobody wanted to hear that. They just kept knocking everything he did. Which, like I said, did he do it all perfectly? No. Again, he should have fucking sold Ape way fucking higher. He should have done it right away. But like, again, we are where we're at. I don't know what more you want me to say. I can't control the past. But I'm done having the same debate because everybody wants to complain about the path we're on, but nobody wants to look down the path we were heading down. Both path, I told you right away, we're coming up to a T. Both path, there's giant storms coming. We're fucking hitching a wagon. We got big storms coming. This one looks a little lighter though. Let's take the right path. Oh, you fucking idiot. It didn't blow up day one. I never said it was going to blow up day one. Well, you said the QSIP in the name change. I never once said the QSIP in the name change. Every fucking time I said it wouldn't do anything. It just changes everything over. Bigums, here's the new FUD today. The short interest, it just got fucking shattered. Look at Ortex. Who cares? I told you day one. The second this conversion takes place, the short interest percentage is going to drop drastically, but the short value won't change. That doesn't change. And that's what matters, but the FUD's going to say, the short value dropped, the plays over, or the short interest dropped, the plays over, but the short value remained the same. Baby, we're not going to go out right now. We literally went 12 miles, honey. Just lay down. You got a new bone right in front of you. This dog, dude, he's like never ending today. It's crazy how many fucking miles we went today. Baby, not right now. But like I said, guys, I've been honest with you this whole fucking time. And I told you we're climbing Mount Everest. And everybody's heard these same things over and over and over again. And every time I said them, you're just a shill. And now it's looking like, no, now we're right where we are. Where I said we were fucking heading. Unless we got the conversion. Well, now they're trying to fucking smash it down as far as they can. But even if we dilute at $12, $13, guess what? It sucks, but it's still better than diluting at fucking 44 cents, 30 cents, 35 cents at Ape. It makes it so they like I said, they would have never covered when they could have just kept on buying fucking Ape shares at 40, 50 cents and then controlled the vote, but diluted on you guys 1.5 more billion fucking shares, another billion shares. We had to kill the plague. I cannot keep stressing it enough. And now I'm going to go into chat because I'm over talking about this. I mean, my last couple days, this whole fucking week, it's just been the same thing. All weekend, I had to take a break. I knew the whole weekend everybody was just going to go nuts. When it's like brokers are still fucking things up. People haven't even got their settlement yet. It's like, guys, you can't just destroy a play. It's like, you can't attack the surgeon before the operation's finished. He still has to now put on the prosthetic leg, and then we'll see if Billy can walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys gotta relax. I know everybody took a hit, but it's like, dude, eventually we would have had a slower death, and it would have been so fucking diluted by the time it converted over, he would have had no choice but to do it at such a higher rate, and you would have took a harder death. And I've been saying this for fucking ever. We got to get rid of Ape. We had to get rid of Ape. It was such a fucking plague. It was a good idea because, again, everyone that wants to knock it, without it, you wouldn't have an AMC. You would have an AMC at like 200 million, and it would have been bad. And then everybody's sitting here going, oh, the stock price would have held up. No, you would have been at 200 fucking million, and the AMC's price would have been trading at $1 or $2 anyways, with Ape at like 25 fucking 30, 40 cents. That's exactly what would have happened. And then the fundamental people would have been screaming, hey, fucked us. And I would have said, well, no, we kind of fucked ourselves when I said do dilution the second time, and you all told me I was an AA dick sucker. That kind of fucked us, because then he had no choice but to do fucking Ape. Well, he shouldn't have done Ape. Well, then you'd be pretty fucked right about now with a couple $100 million in cash, with the writer strike on the horizon, and maybe you burn a couple 60, 70 million again, unless you sell and dilute the shit out of Ape at 30, 50, 40, 50 cents. And now we're fucked doing a death spiral at 40, 50 cents. Like I said, I've been screaming this from the rooftop. You either need to be fundamentally sound or you have to dilute. I can't tell these guys it anymore, man. I can't. I'm like over this. I'm so fucking frustrated. about telling these guys the same shit, and then they say the same thing. If he would have just did this, I know. If he would have, you're right, and I agree, but I can't fucking do anything about that now. So, I need to work with the cards that are currently fucking dealt to me on this hand. But guess what? I'm still holding a royal flush in my back pocket. Fuck them. They need my shit. No covering has taken place. People are complaining, but yet no covering's taken place. Instead, you just got rid of the plague. So, AMC, again, our goal, make this over 3 billion. 3.1, 3.2 would be huge. AMC could be, what, 125 million profitable? 140 million profitable if we get back to the 31 percentile? That's what you need. But like I said, there was no guarantee. No guarantee that Q4 and Q1 are going to be as profitable right now until we get this writer's strike fucking taken care of. And this is the other thing I've said over and over. If we have a 3 billion plus quarter, that gives the writers more incentive. That gives the studios more incentive to get this deal over with. Just get it fucking done. Just get it fucking done. You guys are making billions of dollars on these movies, hundreds of millions of dollars on these fucking movies. Give them a little bit more. Fuck off. They're already caving on a ton of issues, but us having a massive, I said this for over and over, us having a massive box office quarter could be just the nudge to get these fuckers to say, all right, we're leaving too much money on the table. Let's break. Let's bend. Let's fucking give in. And then we're fucking sitting pretty. And now, Adam Eric doesn't, like I said, doesn't need to dilute, but at least when he does, he can raise it at a better level than 50 fucking 30, 40 cents. Again, all these people now that are looking over at AMC, maybe they think it's profitable. I know our averages are a lot of Apes averages that didn't listen the whole time and didn't buy Ape, didn't average down, got stuck in a situation where they already had a massive average and were stuck to begin with, are still stuck. And that's the thing these guys don't understand. They lowered it to the price where even if people wanted to get out, they can't. They're not going anywhere. It's like, we're all riding this fucking shit out at this point. So our best move is to fucking make our company as profitable as we possibly can. Baby, it's okay. I mean, how many miles do you gotta walk? But I'm gonna finish this off. Matt Coors is in here trying to get people who grifted AMC apparently and YouTubers to be investigated. Matt Coors, the guy who fucking promoted FTX, Prague, like 17 other fucking pumped stocks that people have named to me. I just can't remember. I don't give a fuck. He's such a loser. This dude's trying to get people investigated. The guy who's selling fanny packs, joggers, then tells AMC people they're fucking dumb. Like I said, this is what cracks me up, and this is why I had to make a video. These guys, oh my god, dude. Oh my. Nobody's gonna put more money into AMC. Well, I know a lot of people that are buying AMC. See, a lot of people don't just give up in a movement because it's hard. They understand that we're fighting for something bigger than just, hey, I wanted to squeeze tomorrow. Well, yeah, but by doing what we're fighting for with the movement, killing the short thesis, making the company save, making them profitable, that's how you get your squeeze. I can't keep telling you that anymore. You can sit here and come in bitch and moan and say, it's gonna squeeze tomorrow for no reason because some YouTuber said it will. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, they've been wrong for years. So where's your proof we would have squeezed on any of these other things? Because here's my proof. If we didn't raise the $418 million, if we didn't, because guys, we didn't dilute when I said we needed to the second time. Here's my proof. You guys would be looking at a bankrupt company almost. Again, we can go ahead and say he should have sold higher, and yes, he should have. But we are where we are. Exactly. I can go on Twitter right now and literally go like this, and it'll be nothing but people. I'm still buying. The OBV showing people. I'm still buying. No one cares, dude. You lowered it so much. Like I said, no one's going to lead this play. You can't. If people want to bitch, whine, and moan and not average down, well, guess what? You did that the first time when Ape was available, and guess where you'd be now? If you want to bitch, whine, and moan, I'm not going to average down, well, then you're going to have to hope to God it gets to $30. What other choice do you have other than to do that or sell? What do you want me to say to you? Support your company, or why are you in it? I don't understand. Well, Bigums, before I even heard of your channel, because you didn't make it for like 9 months into the movement, I already bought a whole bunch of AMC, and then I held it because I lost a whole bunch when I should have sold here. And now it's your fault. Like I said, guys, this shit is just crazy. We're having fucking crybaby fucking MySpaces. Or face calls, whatever you want to call them. Macors, let's go after my competition. It's like I said, what a fucking loser, dude. Okay. Here's my thing. He never should have bought Highcroft. Well, Highcroft, it could be profitable here. Highcroft could turn around. And they're sitting on all this fucking minerals, they say. So let's just say they start turning around, they get profitable, and all of a sudden, you guys see gold. You see the value of everything going on. Currency. Buddy, you're okay. You see all this stuff happening. Gold could be extremely valuable down the road. If we had, what did he spend, like $30 million right now? What we'd have 680 million right now, or 690. Would that be the difference maker? I get it. I agree. Obviously, it looks like it was a pretty damn bad investment for now. But he also said he didn't expect that investment to pay off until X amount of time. Told you guys like 4 quarters ago, we're long at this point. You need to learn you're long at AMC. Baby. You can't have oatmeal cookie. Hi Shane, how are you doing, buddy? But like I said, Friday was my birthday and it fucking sucked dick, dude. I was right there with you guys. But at this point, I said it months ago, it's like, you see the crime, you see what's going on, I can show you it all day long, I can complain about it, or it's like, you know, gotta just believe. If you don't believe in the process, if you don't believe in what we're fighting, if you believe there's no fucking chance for us to ever win, then what do you want me to say to you? I don't know what you want me to do. If that's the case, do what I told you. Educate the rest of the population. Show them what's going on. Show so many people that they can't fucking silence it. It's that simple. Told the entire movement, your number one, look at Doug Sifu running for me. Your number one weapon is education on the game plan, how the casino works. And then you need to go show everybody how fucking rigged the casino is. And when there's so many ants that the grasshoppers can't stand up to how many ants are like, hey, look what's going on. Why do you guys think I talk about acceptance waivers and consents? If you want to get the crowd riled up, if you want to get people riled up, if you want to get people fucking pissed off at what's going on, you show them what an acceptance waiver and consent is. You go, hey, did you know that these rich guys are able to steal billions of dollars and hundreds of millions at a time and never go to jail because there's this thing called an acceptance waiver and consent, which means they can never get tried in our courtroom? It's basically a way for these guys to commit white-collar crimes and have a get out of jail free. And then the people who will punish them is actually the people that shorted it or did the violation in the first place, because it's all the bankers who work on the DTCC and the SEC. And all the people that got put there were people that got paid dark money. Baby, it's okay. You hate ads? It just added y'all? I mean, that's the thing, man. Everyone wants to go, well, what are we going to do? I mean, well, number one, if you guys want to if you guys got a giant crowd and you guys were ready and everybody got educated on the proper fucking things, I said that before I'd do a fucking protest type thing. But the problem is the last protest we tried to do, A, you went on the weekend when the SEC was closed. B, you didn't get educated on the subjects I told you to get fucking educated on. And I said you'd make us look bad. And I told you the media would try and make you look bad. And you did. And that's exactly what happened. It's like, if you're gonna do it fucking properly. Stop saying fucking dart pools and all these stupid fucking terms that are not right. Baby. We're not going on another walk. How many walks do we go on? Alright, any questions though? I'm gonna head out here. Let's just see if there's any questions at all. Yeah, fucking super trash, man, dude. I was making fun of him all day long. Do you guys remember when he said him and Trey were mom and dad? Mom and dad don't, when him, Astro, and they had their little boyfriend video, and they're like, oh, we're the 3 best friends ever, and we just love each other. And Trey's like, or Matt's like, Trey, people don't like it when mom and dad fight. Tell the community we're good. We're the best ever. Doesn't that, if you call yourself mom and dad, doesn't that kind of make you saying like, hey, they've been following us, we're in charge of them, we're kind of their leaders in a sense? But you want people to be investigated? We got videos, bitch. I love it, my friends. Well, what happened if a buyout occurred? I don't think there's going to be a buyout at this point, man. I really don't. I mean, I just don't see one happening at all. Like, everyone always talks about that. I just don't know who to do it. Oh. Murphy, stop knocking stuff down. Dude. You gotta call him. This dog's apparently got to go out again. He's knocking stuff over. Dude, can you please settle down? I mean, I always thought, I mean, see what these new Phase 6 contracts, they were supposed, I mean, they used to not have to put down deposits on these. So I expected by the time these Phase 6 contracts, I showed you the day I talked about Phase 6. Citadel opened up 5 ISDA contracts. 5 ISDA contracts the day before Phase 6 started is a fuck ton. And what did they do? They probably did 1-year contracts. So that means that they got all these swaps and all this shit, total return swaps that they've been probably fucking using as locates because they're all fucking criminals. They don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? They mismark shorts as long daily. Buddy, stop. You gotta settle down. You turn to my chair, baby. Go get dinner. Sorry, this dog is unbelievable right now. I can't remember what the hell he's talking about now. Citadel and I can't remember what was going on about, dude. Oh, wait, no, I can't remember what I was talking about. Wait, stop. I'm just gonna keep reading different questions here. Sorry. Oh, the Phase 6 thing. So yeah, right when that happened, Citadel and all those guys opened up all those contracts, and they didn't have to put down deposits for these contracts, so they were all free because they just had to attach what was called a credit support annex. And the credit support annex basically was, hey, I can afford this deposit. See, look I have this collateral. But they didn't have to deposit any of that collateral. So basically they kept on being able... Stop, baby. They kept on being able to open up contracts and then basically with no deposits. And Phase 6, these new contracts that they're going to have to be renewed, they were going to actually have to put down a deposit on these contracts from every team. God, he's out of control today, man. I mean, I cannot believe how far we've walked. So I expect Phase 6 to drastically, on the 1-year mark, reduce their liquidity and their available credit. And once they have less and less credit, this should hit them. This should hit the banks. And you're already seeing middle-class banks struggle. So I expect Phase 6 still. I mean, 1-year contracts. They've said it since day one. This should hit them. Answer Cloud's question? What's Cloud's question? Dude, Cloud, I'm looking into that right now. Honestly, I don't know because it should have, and I don't know that answer. So when I figure that out, I don't know if it's waiting until the settlement. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, technically, Ape, they're still borrowing Ape shares, and it shouldn't be there. So maybe Ape's technically not closed out all the way in the back. I'm not sure, but yeah, that definitely should have, and I'm definitely looking into that. I don't currently know, baby. All right, well, I'm going to go because this dog's just insane right now, and he's knocking shit down. But thank you, everybody, for listening. Hope you have a good day.